Good evening. I am at Newsham Park. Well, I'm on a path leading towards Newsham Park, but this is where it told me to park. So, uh, this is my Wednesday evening 5K. So, as always, I need to get my watch started. So, bear with me a second. Let's get this sorted. It's asking me if I'm doing an open water swim. It's rather fun. And there we go. Let's go. But I hope you've all had a really, really lovely week. Saturday, I was meant to take you guys around Sifton Park. However, the weather was just absolutely blistering. The park was full of people and screaming children. And after a couple of kilometres, I abandoned ship and I ran home to get ice cream and a cold bath. But I will be returning. It's quite a lovely park. Actually, I still prefer colder stones, which is cool. And this is so. It's going to lead us to a road, and then we cross the road, and then I think we're in Newsham. So, and I'm assuming this is the same location as the infamous Newsham Asylum as well. Doubt I'll be able to get in, but I'm hoping I get to see it. It's always been somewhere I've wanted to go. And the ice cream van's around. We don't need it tonight. But I hope you've all had the most beautiful of weeks. I know I'm going to be editing this evening, which means by the time you watch it, it's only the day after me recording this video. I'm going to go through a couple of questions. So I'm getting questions on places like TikTok and Instagram, and I'm going to include them in this video today, just because there are some really, really good questions out there. My favorite question is, do I pick up everything with my feet? The short answer to that is yes, I do. I actually replied and asked, isn't that what everyone does? I just thought everyone does things like that. So yeah, I actually do pick everything up with my feet when I'm at home. Laundry, rubbish, that's just kind of part of my lazy cleanup skills. Do you guys pick things up with your feet, or is it just me? Let me know. And I get a lot of requests as well for things like, I want to see you on a train or in a hospital. Now, hospitals, unless I really need to go to a hospital, I won't be going in for the sake of recording. And obviously, if I'm poorly in hospital, there's a very low chance I'm going to be recording anything. But if I do end up in a hospital to visit, because yes, I do walk around hospitals barefoot also. I've only ever had one instance in Nottingham where they warned me about bacteria, which was quite funny. But every other hospital I've ever been in, doctor surgeries, I've never had an issue. So if you're a barefooter, let me know if you had issues. We have doggos in the park. I'm a very happy girl. And things like trains, unfortunately, that's just based on the amount of time I have available. Because I work 7 days a week, being able to have that day out and go into the city, it's just not doable at this moment. And of course, we're kind of in a cost of living crisis, so I don't tend to go into the city at all because window shopping sucks. And it's not something that I like to go when there's an event on, like Christmas markets and things like that. I know Liverpool does have a lot of events, but I do avoid them just because, you want to go out and have a really good time, and then you go home and you're eating noodles for the rest of the month. But as I said, there are times when I do go to the city on the train, because I have a train station relatively local to me. I will absolutely vlog it. Oh, there is a cheap path. So this is the street I was telling you about. I don't know why it didn't bring me here on the maps, but I'm not going to moan about it because it's only a little walkway. Another question as well I have received on YouTube. Thank you so much. And that is just like walking on a street. I have replied to your message, but I will also put a reply in this video. Of course, I'm happy to just walk 5k on a street. That is, the only reason I don't do it is because I try and provide a bit of variety. I don't want people to, it's just not a lot to look at, you know, just walking on pavement for, for an hour, because unless it's a really beautiful pavement, it's not going to be the most delightful watch. But I will do that because it is kind of still part of what I do anyway. Everywhere I go, I'm barefoot. So I will do a 5k pounding pavement for you guys, and it will be a shorter video because there'll be less things for me to climb. So yeah, thank you for the recommendation. There are a few places I can go. Obviously, like I said, the city centre, but it's not going to be immediately. But then we also have the dock side of Liverpool as well, so all the way from around the Albert Dock, so we can do that. And I'm happy to do that as well. Wow, this park is beautiful. Wait for us to get in. And now I will show you around. So we have this beautiful little lake. That is so nice. I think we're gonna, can we walk around it? It looks like we can. Danger, thin ice. That's very thin ice. Yeah, we'll walk around the lake. Oh, we've got to be careful. There's rats. They're just they're just enjoying the pathway. Like, how cute. Or are they water voles? Hello, little babies. We're not here to hurt you. Oh, there are so many of them. I'm going to go around. Look at them all. Wow. Okay. Am I supposed to be sickened by this? Because I'm not at all. I think this is adorable. But I am learning oh, I'm so sorry. I've scared them away. But I have learned very quickly there's nowhere to go. So we have to go back. And back we go through the gate. But that is so adorable. I know I should be horrified. There's rats under my feet, but I'm just not. Oh, one's just jumped in the water somewhere. Didn't see it, just heard it, and I don't know if you guys heard it. It's a real good plop in the water. To my left, there is a huge skate ramp in a child's park. I'm not going to record that, especially with young children. It's just not nice to do. So I'm going to follow the lake around. And there is a path where those trees are, so we'll go that way. Oh, I have feet in front of me. They're my daughter's feet. Holy smokes. Is that Newsham Park Asylum? Because if it is, I'm heading there. I wonder if I can beg a security guard to please let me in. Actually, you can do ghost hunts and things there. They do a few events there too, which I will be partaking in the future. It's just definitely something that I've always wanted to visit, so I'm more than happy to pay for the privilege of going there. This is kind of becoming a real pathway walk anyway. Oh, two birds. No, it's not an official path walk. I shall not conclude. And there's another lake. There you go. How beautiful. Frothy. Ah, and a bit of mud. Just how I like my ears. Oh, that path leads to the road, so I'm going to go that way. I don't know where it leads, but I'm going to try to avoid the more built up noisy areas. There's an open gate. And you know what I'm like for open gates. Now I've just realised I probably worn the wrong trousers today. So I am so sorry. But look at that. Just know I want to go down there. It's very steep. Slowly does it. Just find the best place to. The water's still a little too low. That looks like that's actually quite far down. There we go. How lovely. I'd swim and climb up on that if I could. Never mind. Back up we go. Really did wear the wrong trousers. Good Lord. What an absolute bogus move. Now we have the airplanes disturbing us. Suppose I've got to fly somewhere. So we have had rain in the last couple of days, straight after the Sunday roast. Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. Ah, another dead end. but I do like this holy branch. Looks like its own prison, doesn't it? It's very crunchy. Oh, I just want to go straight down, but I know for a fact I'll fall. You'll never see me again. Just be a floating phone somewhere. So back we go, without falling down the hill. Oh, and then we have to go back through that little gate. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. We did have a little rain. The ground is not my favourite. Obviously, if I find mud, these trousers are getting wrecked. Just like every other item of clothing I own. So I do apologise if this is not the best quality of barefooting. I am so sorry. I finished work, left the house to do something else, and then straight from there to here. So kind of dressed for choir tonight, and not for the walk. So I'm so sorry. But I've definitely found a beautiful love for evening walks. It's a little bit busier here than I thought it was going to be. Still quite a few people, but I suppose that's what happens when it's such a nice warm day. Oh, so I'm just going to go down.
Stand on that tree and take a picture from that side.
Yeah.
Stand on that tree and ask her to take a picture.
Oh no, I've recorded it. Don't worry.
Take a picture of yourself from there.
You want her to take a photograph of me on that tree? Do you want to take a photograph of me on that tree? No, I don't think she does. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I was scared I was going to fall in. Have a beautiful evening, sweetheart. I don't know if you caught that conversation, but a beautiful couple has just asked my daughter to take a photograph of me from here, standing on the tree. This couple was stood here. I noticed them when I was on the tree, and they said I looked magnificent. Actually, that would be a really good photo opportunity. I might ask Lex to take a photograph of me from this position over there, and I will maybe, yeah, we'll see if we can. Depends how dark it gets by the end of my walk. At the end of my walk last time, I didn't get home till gone 10:30 at night, so, but it was a very long walk and lots of climbing. I love the interaction with people. I love the beauty of people, and I love people smiling and making people smile. If I can do that, I'm doing a good job in life. It's so bizarre. We've just come round the lake. Ooh, 18 minutes. It's not a record, but it's pretty good. So I walked the left-hand side of the lake instead of going right, and we saw Newsham Asylum. Oh, I think it might be where those trees are. But first, I'm going to do a circle. I feel like I'm doing a roundabout. But this is about exploration. Explore everything. There, that's pretty. Just going to go around it. Maybe not fully way around. There is a path on the other side. We shall see. You never know. This park is huge. I just Oh yeah, absolutely going that way. That is Newsham Asylum. I'll tell you a really fun fact. My grandfather was an RMN, and that is a registered mental nurse. So you're talking 50 plus years ago. And he worked, not at Newsham, there was one in Lincolnshire. He worked in one over there. And I think he did a stint at Newsham. Don't quote me. No, obviously he's no longer with us to verify. But he used to talk about this place a heck of a lot. And he had some incredible stories. Like a guy, they checked his pulse, did all his stats. He's gone. And then as they're wheeling him down this really long, slanted corridor, the bag started to move. He was not alive. It's just his body was reacting. But the nurse that my granddad was with ran down the hall. I don't think he wanted to be a nurse. I think he changed his his profession after that. And I have his name, Castle. So it's really funny. Whenever there was an aggressive patient, because obviously they dealt with incredible mental illness, they would always ask for the castle. Now he was over 6 foot tall and built like a rugby player. He was a big man, and they used to call for the castle. The funny thing is, when I joined the government and I worked in some slightly uncomfortable places, I was called the castle. Sorry, I can't record. It's a little boy. He's having the best time feeding the ducks and the pigeons on the little bridge we were on. I would have shown you the little bridge, but there was people either side. Please be Newsham. It looks crazy enough too. Look at that. That is just amazing, isn't it? Oh, oh, what I wouldn't give to walk around it. And look at those. I'd love to. I don't think you can see them. Let me zoom. See those rickety stairs? I'd love to go down those and up those. Wow. And very ominous. We've got a crow going crazy. That is just, what an amazing building. But steeped in terrible history. But if I ever get to book an event with this place, I will take you guys along with me. I kind of want to abandon the park just temporarily and walk around the building instead. Oh, look, we even got the double gates. Wow. Definitely a place to have a trip to in the evening. It's dark. I'm being attacked by all these little, I'm hoping they're flies and not gnats. But there's thousands of them. They're hitting me in the face. So if you hear me blowing, I'm actually just trying to not swallow them. That was not meant to sound like an innuendo. I'm so sorry. It's just fact. Little buggers. I don't know. Now you've got Park View Medical Centre. I don't know if that's like an in-use building or whether it's completely closed. But there is a wall and a gate across the road. I don't know if it's accessible, but let's give it a go. I'd love for it to turn into a historical hunt instead of, you know, just a standard 5K. Oh, my word. That is beautiful. I suppose if you don't try, you'll never know. I don't know if you can see them. See what I mean? That's what's growing in my face. They look like gnats. I'm joking. They didn't get in my face this time. Park Lodge. Sorry, I have a new friend. This time in the form of a rolled leaf. Excellent. We got Park Lodge. Again, another beautiful building. I'm hoping it's kind of still in use. It's a shame that we allow these buildings to fall apart. It's stunning. Oh goodness, we have an animal in here. Is it a rat? I don't know. Could be a bird. Because we've seen so many rats today, I'd like to think it's one of those. Oh no, they're just like flats now. Oh, that's the end. This is the end. So there's like, sorry, there's like gates over there, but they're all for private property, so we're not going that way. And that's the end. It's a fence line, slight brick wall. So back we go. Oh no, I am so sorry. I got myself so excited for nothing. But one day I will book to go into Newsham, even if it's part of a silly event. I'll do it anyway because it's always somewhere I've wanted to visit. Maybe if I follow it round, excuse me, car. Maybe if I follow it round, bless you. If I follow the building round the other side, maybe I'm going to get round and it's going to be called something stupid like daisy chain, and it's not Newsham. It's just my look, but it looks like the pictures I've seen online, so I'm quietly confident it's Newsham. Wow, that's just amazing. Hello, camera. Oh, oh, I was just thinking, there's no way we've hit 2K yet. No, I closed my move ring. My exercise ring or something. And then we'll go and head over there once we've investigated this beautiful building. I am a huge historian buff. I love history. Not a historian at all. I just really like reading books. And I love architecture. I used to spend a lot of time in Lincoln Cathedral when I was younger. I used to draw everything. one day I'll take you guys to the museums in the city centre too. Let me know if you want that actually. Barefoot Museum Adventures. Oh, there is. Oh, that's terrible. No, this is just like a little two guys. That was my birthday. Two guys decided to set fire on that property. That's terrible. Yeah, Park Hospital. It is. It is like Orphan Drive. My goodness. But I've been watching a lot of videos. I have said it in a previous video that I really do love watching urban explorers all over Europe. I can watch them all the time. But it seems specific to the UK. People have returned. Excuse me, loud car. People have returned to the building that they've gone in and they've respected it. And they've gone back a few months later and someone's decided to set fire to the building. And it really makes me sick. I just don't understand why people would do that. I really don't understand it. Please respect the history. Wow, that doesn't look spooky at all. Should we go? Absolutely, we shall. Absolutely. So my daughter's saying no. I might be blocked off at the end, but I still want to go in. Sorry, she's saying no, and it's blocked off, and it does look blocked off on the opposite side, but I still want to look. Sorry, this is the path we're going down. Very stony. Oh dear, it does not look like a party that I want to be involved in. Looks like a lady's top or something. Oh, and this is what looks to be the rear building of Newsham Park. Right, let's get going. Do you know, it doesn't look blocked off, it just looks like the fence, the back fence. Look, it's so gloomy. I love it. And then here, look, here's part of the building. Oh, there's blackberries. You can't see them, but I most certainly can. I'm almost ready to make, I want to make crumble. We have blackberries in our garden, so I'm very close to picking them, making something stunning with them, like a crumble. When I see them, I get excited.
This is what we think.
He says there's ugly things dangling from the top. I don't see that. Do you guys see that? I don't. I'm going through. I don't know if it echoes in here. Oh, okay. Can't see now. You guys be my eyes, 'cause I can't see where I'm walking. Can you be my eyes? Oh, we're out. See? Wasn't that dangerous? Look at that. And then it leads us to, I'm assuming this leads us to the road, the main road, which is fine because we'll go back. I wanted to really see the outside of Newsham Park. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm so sorry for the singing. I'm worse on a Wednesday night because I go to choir. I walk out singing everything other than the songs we've just learned tonight. Can't stop singing. Oh, it's not going to let me go around because there is a fence and that is someone's property. Oh, bugger. Never mind. At least it's good to do these walks and learn these things. It really is just a residential street. There's a fork here. Yeah, and there's loads of houses. I'm not going to show them properly. But then, the reason I'm going this way, Evertonians live in the house in front of me. They've got lots of Everton things in front of me. That's cute. And then That's it. So there's nothing more. That's a shame. And back we go to the park. Not Newsham Park, but you know, the open Newsham Park. You know what I mean. And we'll go back through the tunnel of creep. Now, Lex is not happy about going back through the tunnel of creep. I think that's kind of part of the reason I usually go alone. If you have been on my TikTok for a while, sorry, excuse me. If you've been on my TikTok for a while, I started TikTok kind of midwinter, not last year, but this year, so February. And I used to do a lot of nighttime walks. It looks like there's a light on there now. There can't be. It really does look lit up right here. It's not, it's just, there we go. Alright guys, be my eyes again, please. It's actually not too bad from this direction. Like the light's kind of coming from the other side. But there is a lot of rubbish there. My peripheral's aware of that stuff. So we won't walk on stuff I know is there. Because you don't know what's in there. And there we go, we're back out. Let's go across the road and enjoy a lovely park walk. But I'm really glad I got to see 2 kilometres. I'm really glad we got to see that though. That was really nice. And we're still on around the 18-minute mark per kilometre. So I haven't slowed down or sped up. It's kind of been quite consistent, which is nice. So we're looking at what, 100 minutes, so an hour and 40. It's kind of on par. We'll see. We will see. I haven't been able to do a foot check yet because if I'm being really honest, it's just cloudy. But let's see later. Let's see what we can get. So this is the bridge I didn't quite film earlier. We walked over there and there's a little boy enjoying himself, feeding those geese as well. Feeding the geese, feeding the pigeons, feeding the swans, having a great time. And then look at that. Doesn't matter which way you look, it's stunning. I don't even have bracelets or hair ties with me. So I could have turned these into like harem pants. Oh, through the army of gnats again. Oh my goodness. They're everywhere. Oh, there's a big log for me to stand on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sound like I'm marshalling, but I'm not tonight. That's for Saturday. Let's go. Oh gosh, yes, I have to go on that other log like that couple recommended. I have no idea why. I'm not that person. I like to record from my point of view. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's so big and beautiful. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Let's try and get on there. Oh, well, asking you shall receive, I suppose. There we go. This is really soft. And let's get to the top. And look. Oh, what a shame. Let's do a turnaround. And then back down. I love that it's provided a step for me. Thank you, nature. Thank you, tree. Oh. Looks like a wand. You see. Oh, excuse me. Looks like a wand. It's huge. That's just brought me back. The same person asked if I pick everything up, and I've obviously said yes, I do. They've actually asked that I pick up a pen. Now, I know this is not a pen, but will that do? I don't know, but sorry, a tree butt. Yeah, kind of looks like that. That's really sad. The poor tree didn't do anything wrong. Oh dear, that's not funny. So now there's another one. I'm gonna climb it. Of course, I'm gonna climb it. I'm with a near 17-year-old, and I'm the one climbing. I'm gonna teach these kids what's good in the world. There we go. Oh, this is a wobbly one. I like this. Feels like one of those old spongy balance beams. And this one fell down. Poor little mite. Okay. Yeah, these trousers are most certainly not meant for barefoot walking. I am so sorry, guys. I will correct that for next week's video. Just asking the girl if she was going to climb it, and I got a very aggressive shake of the head. Absolutely not. She's not a break a nail kind of girl. It's not like that. She's very aware of her mortality. Yeah, I get cuts and bruises all the time. Still haven't learned my lesson. And there's more. I'm very happy. They haven't graced me with mud and water, but they grace me with a few downed trees. Which I suppose is not really a win. Prefer mud and water to fallen, poorly trees. But never mind. Okay, let's climb across. Oh, this poor one was set fire to. People, just people. Please don't do that. I don't know. Please don't do that. Now we have, I think that's still back to the little lake, kind of goes down, and then there's just an open field and people picnicking or enjoying the sun. Oh, that just seems like a lot of green to walk through. So I'm going to go back this way, well, temporarily until I see something else. There is a lot of trees in the background, so that's good news. Oh no, that's quite cute. Look at that. Still a lot of green, but it's prettier than just open land. I'll ask the girl, which way do you want to go, that way or this way? No? No bullet? No? She doesn't mind. Da, 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 da. There's a little turn off here. We'll do that. I've had a friend on my in between my toes for a minute or two, so I'll remove him. And I've just replaced it with another one. Hello. Like, really? Suppose I'm friends with everything. Come on, little friend. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Stubborn. Yep, and then back to the lake. Okay. So there's a few tents, and initially I thought it was for fishing, but actually it doesn't look to be that way now. It's a beautiful place to sleep though. Oh gosh, we're already halfway through. That's crazy. Doesn't feel like it at all again. I think we're going to have no choice but to go into the huge green, because just over there, it's a tree I climbed earlier, just over there is the green we just walked around. So we will follow it around. We were just discussing where to go. I had to pause the video for half a second. But we both agreed. In front of us is a children's park. We're absolutely not going on there while there's children on there. Definitely would go there if it was empty, but it's not. So we're about to hit the big green and yellow and sun. It took a minute for it to focus here, didn't it? But we will head In fact, I'm going to head there, but I'm going to head for the tree line. So the tree line I'm looking at is over there. So we'll get on the green and we'll head towards the tree line because I like variety. And I've been walking on pavement for, well, I think pretty much most of this video, which is not a problem. It doesn't bother me. But as I say, I like variety. I like it to look different in the videos for you guys. Very conscious of that. Are you kidding? The tree line actually is the roadside. Ah, no. Goodness me. I'll show you because there's literally a car. Oh, no variety. But this is a 5K and now I've got a great big stretch of land to walk around to get to 5K. So that's what we'll do anyway. Oh, there is a path. Shall we go there? I don't know if it leads anywhere, but if I don't, it just goes around. Ah. Give me sunshine, give me mud. There's no mud here. There's a nice park. This also does not compete with Calderstone. I love the variety at that park. Oh, and I didn't have killer gnats attacking my face. So. Oh, it's kind of coming back around near the children's park. So I'm not going to record, but to my left now is the skate ramp. So that's kind of where we came in from. So the good news is I'm not lost. The bad news is there's very little else here. Just another road. Oh, it really is another road. There's a car coming up. So, wow. I am so sorry, guys. I did not create this park. I just visit. I'm really like to do a trip back to the beach. If the weather holds, I'll have to see how it goes over the next couple of weeks. Yeah, to a path. I'm not going that way. Let's cut. Let's cut across. Near the greens. Oh, let's go and look at the magpies. I know you guys, I'm so sorry, that really is, you really are far away. So I'm sorry that for the next couple of minutes at least, it is going to be just grass. I suppose it is a nice place to come if you've got young children and a football, a lot of open space, a couple of blankets on the ground, bring sandwiches. Yeah, I think it'd be a lovely place to come with young kids. especially with a little playground. But for adventure walking, I mean, I suppose you can't win every time. You can't have the best plan. That's kind of why I want your suggestions, guys. I can't travel too far outside of the northwest, like North Wales. Yeah, that's doable. 3 kilometers. Yeah, North Wales, Cumbria, the lakes. It's already something I've got planned, but I need the time off work because that's a full day. I have to be home. On the weekends I've got to be home by like 4:30 for work at 5. So but for you guys, once I get those days off, we shall go exploring. So Ambleside is a really lovely place. I've been there for a few years ago now and I'd like to return. That's in Cumbria, and obviously North Wales has got a beautiful set of villages, so I will be visiting them too. But anywhere kind of outside that arc is going to be a little bit more difficult. I have put a PayPal link in my YouTube. I'm only going to say this the once, so I will not be repeating it in my YouTube videos after today. I put it in there. I'm not going to be promoting it, it's just set there. But if you would like to contribute towards me traveling further afield, if you have somewhere special or a place that you really recommend I will be researching it. So please don't put a postcode in and it's someone's back garden. I will look at it. But if you guys did, I'm absolutely never going to beg for money, ever. However, to travel further afield, it does obviously require a little bit more expense, a little bit more of my time. If I was earning a ridiculous amount of money, I would never ask. But it is there if you ever wish to donate a bit of a contribution and a recommendation of what you would like to see. Let me know, because I'm still happy to do that. But after this moment, never talking about it again. So shut up, Elsie. And now we're at the end of this kind of field. There is a second one to our left. So we're going to go across the little path in a moment. I love it. This is, why is it round? Why is it circular? Oh, is it like baseball? Or cricket, maybe. Sorry. So the circle is kind of rounded, but there is like this little green strip where that person is. And I apologise, I'm not meaning to record you. I'm so sorry, you just happened to be there at the same time. I noticed a blooming arc. Circle. But I wonder if it's either cricket or baseball or something. I say baseball in the UK is rounders. So you guys know what I mean. And I'm so sorry as well, my voice does not sound right. And that's because Saturday I went into chair mode overload. I put a video up on my main account, elsie.inspires, or it's elsie_inspires. I think I may have given you guys the wrong details last time, because I think it's underscore and not dot, but I did mention that it could, have a variation between dots and underscores. But I put a video up. It is very loud and obnoxious, but that's kind of the vibe I give during my marshalling. I'm very much a cheerleader. I love dancing. So if you do get to watch it, I am so sorry. But that is me in my own habitat. I'm liking it. Okay, okay, talk properly. I'm like that at home. I will jump on your bed to wake you up. My kids hate it, but the dog loves it. So, yeah. So I'm hoping. It sounds stupid. I'm just hoping I get my voice back fully for Saturday. Choir did not help. The very breaky voice at some parts. So if you noticed, well done, because it is quite subtle. It is a lot worse. It was a lot worse on Saturday. And I think that was kind of half of my excuse to stop the walk. It was obviously very hot. But my voice was so tired as well. It didn't come across at all positive, which is really sad. So yeah, if you notice, well done. And I'm hoping it won't be back because I'm just going to destroy it Saturday morning. But I'm hoping by Saturday afternoon it's at least not suffered as much. I think the heat, the hot air just made it worse. So yeah, I'd like my voice back too because for a couple of days I've had quite a deep voice now. You guys, I don't know if you actually heard it earlier, but my daughter's got a deeper voice than me, which is really funny. I sound like a bloody chipmunk. She doesn't. She sounds almost like a grown woman. It's terrible. But the last couple of days I've been matching her. My voice is getting tight now. That's why I've mentioned it, because I can feel it cracking every couple of seconds. Okay, we've gone around the figure of 8. And then now we're heading back towards the lake, maybe? I think it's the lake. So I do want to go and revisit that tree and get Lex to take a photograph of me on that fallen tree by the lake. Yeah, we'll pause it. Or you stay where you are and then I will record to the tree. I'll stop recording. We'll do a quick photo, snap, and then we'll move on with our lives. But I want to know what they were talking about, because I can tell you for free there is nothing magnificent about me. Absolutely nothing, apart from my really bright shiny clothes. Sorry. But even then I'm wearing this heavy black jacket. Okay, I want to go into that tree. I can't lift the camera up because there is a little chap right in front of me. And I won't put him in the camera. But as soon as I get across this path and I'm out of that way. Oh, look at that. I want to be under that tree. It's so pretty. That is really lovely. To turn these branches into a dress would be amazing. Wow, it's got its own room. Like, it's got a real set of curtains. Let's go through. Let's go through. Look, it's got its own room. It goes all the way around. That's really nice. Look at that. Oh, I want to climb that. Can I climb that? Is that too high? That's too high. Why couldn't you have just been a little lower? Hold on. I'm going to pass that to you.
I just stopped recording.
That's okay. So let's see if I can climb. Oh, come on, tree. The branch is too heavy and too thick. And I can't reach that branch. Oh, no, I can't get there. I want to climb. I don't even have any holes to get my Is there a hole there? Nope. I can't climb it. That's just made me sad. Stupid. Oh, let's not forget the keys, because that would be really bad. I really wanted to climb the tree, but there's nothing to cup your hands into. And the branch above the other branch, which I was hoping to kind of do a, do a lever up and pick the second branch, is too thick. You can't grab it with one hand. I do have big hands, but not that big. And that means for a girl, I have big hands. Okay. Oh, we've got 1.4 kilometers to go. That's it. What happened with the time? It has flown past today. Oh, I had a question today in I think it was Instagram, a message. I haven't replied just because I was working when I received the message. And that was asking if I have stood on nettles. And yes, of course I have. I do it pretty much every video. Do I intentionally walk across nettles? No, I don't. But I'll be honest with you, I have never, touch wood, been stung. Unless it is kind of curling up towards the top of my feet, then absolutely maybe. But so far, I've actually not felt a sting from a nettle on the bottom of my feet. But I don't go around testing things. If I see a lot of barefooters that do really, really crazy things, standing on things they really shouldn't be standing on to test the strength of their heels. Now, I'm not willing to risk causing myself an injury that could cause okay, that could cause infection, or just any kind of stop any ability of me being able to walk or do something more exciting, like these walks or traveling, driving. And I do know, on the grand scheme of things, that nettles aren't going to be the worst, most evil thing in the world. But yeah, I'm not going to start forcing injury on myself for people's entertainment. That's not what I was built for. I have injured myself many a time for my entertainment. But that wasn't intentionally to hurt myself. Obviously, climbing trees, falling out of them, stupid things like that. Oh, but you can't do this, and then you do, and yeah. So yeah, it only takes that one video to cause that ripple, and I'm not going to start. So no, I have not been injured by nettles. Yes, I have stood on nettles. No, I have not intentionally stood on nettles. I have gone down a few paths where there's nettles all over the floor. You cannot escape them, and I've had to go through. Never got stung. Unfortunately, it was a long time ago, so I don't even have the footage of it because I didn't record back then. But I'm not willing to get a camera out to prove that to people, I'm afraid. So I have done stupid videos on another app where I have stood on food. That's quite funny, actually. I've done about 3 videos, but it's not, unless I'm going to enjoy doing it. Yeah, I do try and push. I love walking and climbing and exploring. So you guys could genuinely say, hey, can you go to Edinburgh Castle? And I'm going to say, yeah, because I love it. I love it anyway. It's part of who I am as a person. So that is just so up my street. But and like I crushed a couple of cakes, which was really funny, and it was the most terrible video because the cakes were like rocks. So but I actually found it so funny. I moved on to fruit, which was hilarious. So I've had a good time. If I find it funny, I tend to go off my own judgment, my own back. I get bored and I go, huh, I wonder if this half-eaten punnet of grapes would be funny under my feet. So I do things like that, but it's based off of what I find entertaining for myself. But injuries will never be that. I do hope you understand. But for me, barefooting, it's not just about the feet for me, it's about the journey. And about you guys telling me about your walks. So you had a 3K-er, and I love that. And it was really hot. So well done, because honestly, it really took me by surprise. The dry, hot heat was awful. So the fact that you did is amazing, and keep at it. As long as you're enjoying it, keep going, and never give up on you, on yourself, or what you find enjoyable. And that goes for all of you. But these videos, I encourage you to do more of what you love or inspire you to, even if it is walking. It doesn't have to be walking. You've got a paintbrush that you haven't picked up for 5 years. Go do it. Oh, that's where the branch is. I don't think that's going to make a really good photograph. Should we give it a go? There's only, yeah, I don't think we need to do that today. I don't get it. It's really not on my bucket list to have my daughter take photographs of me balancing on a tree trunk. This is not Dirty Dancing. Unless Patrick Swayze is going to show up, which is extremely unlikely since he's no longer here. Yeah, I'm not doing it. So we have decided to reject the idea. But it was a very nice compliment nonetheless, and I hope that couple have a lovely week. And we are now really into nearly the 1 kilometre. So I think we're going to go and head back to the car now. So I don't know if it was a kilometre. I can't remember when that first kilometre hit. But we weren't that far away from where I am now. I don't think we were, but I'm not 100% sure. And then we're back to, let's see, there's our 4K. And we've actually gone faster again, 17 minutes. So still quite consistent. I wonder if I could get in that water though, because I'm desperate for just a little bit of water. I'm kind of waving at the girl, begging. I don't know why I'm begging. I'm older than she is, but she's tired. I'm not. I could do this all day. But I stick to 5K because otherwise the videos will never end and you guys would fall asleep listening to me, which I suppose is not the worst thing in the world. I don't know. That's less inspirational and more yawn fest. So I just want to go back down here. You know, that section. There's a slight more closer part to the water. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I did it. I did it. I did it. And then if I sit somewhere, there's these great metal hooks, so be careful where I stick that. Oh, and look, and they even made me this lovely little footlog. That is gross. What is that? Let's get it out the way. Let's get it out the way. It's just paper. It's just my look. Oh, did you see that cramp in my toe then? That was weird. Okay, here we go. It smells divine. When I say divine, it smells like hell. But you have to do it. Just a little bit of water, and then I can do a foot check, hopefully. Let me lift these trousers a little bit. Let's stand on all this. And all this, and all this. I am just trying to find. And then let's do a foot check. Yes, that's so good. I mean, they were already that colour. There's just a bit of debris on them now, I suppose. Yay. Oh, and another comment that I do agree with. Somebody, oh shoot, let me focus. Somebody has asked that I do a foot check as I get back to my car before I end the video. I really agree with that, so I'm so sorry. I will add that to the end of my videos, so you guys do get to see the bottom of my feet after the whole 5k. It might be disappointing, but I do agree, you know. Let's see what the 5k brings us, that kind of thing. So yes, I will. Remind me, please. And yes, I'm talking to you guys and not my daughter, because she's deaf, literally. She does talk well though. She talks beautifully. Oh crud. Okay, that's where the line of cars is. So we're over there, right? I think that's where we're heading. I'm pretty sure that's the pathway. Sorry, I'm just getting a little lost. Sorry, what are you looking at? Well, do you want to go around and have a look, see what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking at it,
I don't think we're going to be quite at 1 kilometre if we go straight back to the car now. So walking this extra might just get it there. I'm a bit concerned. I don't like doing under 5 kilometres, which you guys know. I will walk around the car park to make sure I get the 5k. So, but look at the little ducks. So the reflection of the sky, the clouds on the water is beautiful. That's a lovely little duck, look. And a white one. How lovely. How isn't she lovely? I don't know if it's a male or a female, but you know. Let's go with the words. Hello, friend. Bye, friend. Yes, so 2 things to learn for our next video. Wear appropriate clothing and foot checks at the end.
I've got a bubble in my ear, so every time I'm talking it hurts.
Oh, then don't talk. Sorry, she's got a bubble in her ear, which is hurting her when she talks. So I gave her some good advice. I'm full of it. Right. So the building that she saw looks like maybe a cafe. Let's have a look. But I don't know. Lakeview something. Kiosk? Like a kiosk? Let's go. He's not going anywhere fast. Sorry, there's a driver, learner driver. I know I shouldn't do it because it's very rude of me. He's going so slow, we've just walked across the road. So there it is, Lakeview Kiosk. It literally is a kiosk. Maybe a bathroom? Oh, okay, they've got toilets here too. If you guys do visit, not in the evening, but in the day, they sell ice cream. That looks like all it sells. I have to have a look actually. I want to know what flavours they are. Wow. No rum and raisin. That makes me sad. Caramel fudge. Honeycomb sounds nice. You know what's really funny? I'm actually not a big ice cream eater. I'm not a big sweet eater. But I know. I really fancy an ice cream right now. I agree with her. So it's kind of hitting dusk now. It's still quite blue, but the cooler air is just starting to come in. So it is getting a little. It is getting a little darker now. What looks like a hand?
But when I put my phone up on the sky, it looks like a hand.
Let me have a look. Oh yeah, I can see that. There's a baby finger. Maybe the thumb's been locked. Oh well, you know. Oh, there is a really nice little circular area, but I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna maybe visit that another time. We're not even at 4.5 kilometers, and we're really heavily on the path towards the car. So I'm not going to follow the original path back. I'm going to scoot to the right and see if we can add to it a little bit before I get back. I don't want it to be under 5 kilometers. I need to find a way to make it fit and be a little bit longer. We're so close, like 4.43444, something along those lines. Oh, here we go. Look, if we follow this round, because my car's kind of over there on the roadside, so I'm going to go around this side, and then when we loop back, if there's a gate, but either way, if we have to turn around, it's fine, because then we can, oh, something is very aggressively hitting that tree. What is it? Very aggressive. Seriously, that is so aggressive. It's like there is someone's whacking the tree, but there's no one there. It's it sounds like a squirrel on steroids. Maybe it's got a machete, and I don't know. It's very aggressive. So good for you, squirrel. Big strong squirrel. Boy. Okay, so we have 500 meters to go. I'm still committed to going around. I'm not cutting corners. But I'm just really enjoying the evening walks more than I think I'm enjoying the daytime walks. There have been a lot of people here around during this video, but not as much as you get in the daytime, not as many screaming kids, or just, you know, I'd like to show you guys where I am, and then I can't because I don't want people's babies to be on YouTube. It's just not right. So it's been really nice to go out in the evenings, be able to show you things like this. So if you're ever in Liverpool, and this isn't really where the flag drops for Newsham Park. It is across the road where the kiosk was. But if you're ever visiting Liverpool, and you have young children, it's definitely worth coming here, having a picnic, and bringing a football or, you know, rackets and little tennis balls, and letting them go to town, because it is really nice and vast and flat. So I can at least say I have done Newsham. And then obviously on to the next. Where the next is going to be, I don't know. But I'll worry about that next week. I'm not worrying about it at all, but I still have to finish Sefton Park, which is really funny because the week prior, when Lex came with me and she didn't want to continue, that was Sefton Park. And then this last weekend, it was really, really hot. And I had just done, I hit 10K on a Saturday, no matter what. My steps with the marshalling is quite high. Sorry, this is so cute. But the heat knocked me for 6. So that was also Sefton Park. I've done a few shorts for TikTok, for Instagram, but there's a little bandstand here too. So when I was at Sefton Park, there's a bandstand which I did record as part of my video, but I only achieved 3.5k. If you guys want the 3.5k video as a bonus, like a midweek one, like I don't even end the video, I just stop recording and head back to the car. Like my inside my head was just screaming, you know, get out or get in your car with your aircon on and stuff dying inside. So yeah, I apologize. But if you do want that as like a midweek or a weekend video, because these videos come out on a Thursday, so I could publish it on a Sunday if you want to see it. But like I said, it will be a 3.5. It'll just be a bonus video. I might do kind of a bit of a voiceover at the end of the video to kind of bring it to the end. So it's still an official video, just a shorter one. So if you would like the Sefton Park one, let me know, put it in the comments. Keep asking your questions. I get questions now from all over the place, not just YouTube. I know a few of you guys are following me on all of the apps, and you've no idea how much I appreciate it. I really do, and I love getting your questions. Craziest question was, do I go to a landfill? No, but I did explain, or they explained, they meant like a recycling centre. Yes, I've been to a few recycling centres. I don't remember if I got grief. It was a fair few years ago. But I am due to move out of my house soon. No choice of my own. So I don't know what I'm planning on doing next. I'd really like to put a risk in getting a camper van and just live anywhere, but obviously there's just no availability for houses at this moment. So I am quite cautious about what I'll accept or what I can find or what people have available. But that will also mean I might have to take a trip to a recycling centre to downsize, because the house I'm in is quite big anyway. So I don't mind downsizing my furniture. So if I go to a recycling centre, I will go and I will let you know. And I am babbling, and I am so sorry. I am just so tired now. Not physically, but my mind could go to sleep for a minute because it's constantly churning, thinking of everything I need to do. And I'm also like a bit of a meerkat. You guys can't see what my head's doing, but my head is everywhere but the camera. It is looking everywhere else, like, is there anything else I can show them? Is there a tree I can climb? Like, I really want to make this fun for you guys. And I get so disappointed when I get home and I go, oh, it's not enough. They deserve more. But unfortunately, you know, sometimes we just can't get the best footage. But I do hope this has been pleasant. I hope you've enjoyed watching. We have 0.8 kilometers to go. I can see my car through the fence because we've come off the road to add a bit of distance. I didn't think it was going to make 5 kilometers. So yeah, my car is over there. Lovely little blue thing. Yep, we are pacing back 4.95. We are absolutely going to hit 5k. So I have done what I always promise, and that's to complete a 5k. If you guys are going out walking today, enjoy it, even if it's 1 kilometer, even if it's 3 or 10. If you're doing anything, crazy, just have the best time. And can I recommend, like, bright colors really helps. I don't know why it does. I just feel even more boisterous when I have bright colors on. So go and do your 5 colors. Go and put some bright colors on, and then we did it. We did it. Put some bright colors on and have the best time. And oh, my phone just told me she doesn't understand. I have to stop saying the word sorry because it activates the other SIRI word. I don't say the word correctly, so she's telling me she doesn't understand. That's okay. I didn't understand me either, and I don't think you guys really understand me sometimes. But you mute me. Unmute me. Right then, my lovelies, it has been an absolute pleasure. This has been Newsham Park with a side of Newsham Park Asylum, which has been really nice. I think it is. If it isn't, tell me. I mean, why would Newsham Park not be near Newsham Park Asylum? Tell me. But I do think that's the place. I don't know. I'm just disappointed that you can't get all the way around. I kind of had it like being the center of the park, so you could get all the way around it. Even if it had like 50-foot fences, it would have just been so nice. And backed up onto streets just doesn't give it the power and the strength that I had in the back of my head. But we are here. We got back to the car. Ta-da! Heading through this gate. And I thank you guys for watching. We will see you again next week. Let me know if you want the bonus 3.5k or 3k, whatever it was. I will post it for you on Sunday. But have the most beautiful of days. Happy Thursday to you guys. It is Happy Wednesday for me. And as I promised, look, my feet have cleaned themselves up. So, yeah. Bye-bye, my lovelies. And I will see you in a week's time. Bye.